Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Big River Cats. Man, I'm back. Last time I was down here, I brought some bait, some of the smaller skipjack, and I tried to show you guys how it works and how I keep it fresh and how it still works perfectly. But that day, fish just wasn't biting, and I didn't really catch nothing that day. So I'm back down here again. The grind don't stop. We're gonna stay at it. We're gonna stay on these fish until we get a video, until we catch us one. And I'm gonna show you guys, this is still the bait that I preserved myself. I'm still using that bait. Look, I'm getting a bite already. While I'm talking. I'm getting a bite already. Just gonna let him take it. I just tossed that out there. But anyway, I should have went on let him bend that pole. But anyway, we're gonna get baited up. Look like they're gonna be active tonight. That was a good sign. I brought a bigger skipjack out tonight. There he goes again. Go ahead, I'm gonna let him take it this time. I'm gonna let him put a little bend to it. Hopefully that's not a gar. There we go, there we go. Hopefully that's not a gar. But you guys got to see that yourself. Hopefully this is not a guard. Well, it's still on, so. You see, I didn't even get to get the rest of the poles in the water. They're active tonight, and I'm glad you guys got to see the takedown. It's very rare that while I'm talking, I get a takedown, but like I said, last time I was down here, water was high. I thought it would be some good action going on, but I said if I just stay at it, I know I'm gonna get on them. So I'm glad you got. I'm gonna keep him up high so he don't get caught on nothing. I can only tell when he's huge. He's not small, but I ain't gonna say he's huge. Hold on. Oh. Uh-oh, that means he's around something. I'm gonna walk down here and see if I can get him undone. Whew. I knew something was gonna happen to keep that fight out of the camera. I had to go way down there to get him unhung. But as you guys can see, pretty nice size. High 20s. We're gonna see how high. And he was only whisker hooked, barely hooked. Barely hooked. As you can see, barely hooked in the corner of the mouth, and I use these circle hooks, eagle claw, put an offset on them so we get a good circle, a good hook. And I literally just got here. As you can see, I ain't even got my other lines in. Casted that out, cut this on to do a intro, and got that bite as y'all seen. He fought, man. Wish y'all could have seen how much drag he was pulling. I had to cut my headlamp off because he was running from that light. So my headlamp hitting that water. he would not let me pull him in up to the top, so I had to cut my headlamp off so he can relax a little, get him to the top so he wouldn't get snagged again. There it goes, y'all. Look at that. Love these flatheads. But I'm curious of what he weighed. I'm gonna say 25 maybe. Could be wrong. Hopefully that's not all we catch. But this is on my preserved bait. And this ain't, before I even got the headpiece out, see how it bleeds? That's why I preserve my own. I don't buy that store-bought skipjack that sit there for ain't no telling how long. I put a chunk out there. He hit the chunk immediately. We're gonna see. $26 pounds. I was close. 26. Gotta give me a photo, because this is going on my fish brain, my boatless fisherman, and all my other fish pages that I subscribe to. I want to thank everybody and appreciate everybody for subscribing to my channel, my YouTube channel, Big River Cats. And we're gonna keep this content coming. So I thank everybody that's supporting the channel, and that's what we do it for. This is what we come down here for. You know, love these big catfish. Let me take me a picture right quick, and I'm gonna get him back in the water. You know, I know there's one YouTuber that catches his fish and cook them. You know, to each his own. I prefer myself to practice CPR. We're gonna catch, photo, release. We're gonna get these big fish back in the water so they can keep reproducing and someone else can have the fun of catching them, and hopefully they let them go too. But I don't like taking them to pay lakes, none of that. Put them right back into the water where you catch them from. Take your picture, enjoy the beauty of the fish, and let him go. Set him free. You know, keep that big fish gene in the water. Woo. Let's see. We're gonna take us a photo and we're gonna go ahead and release this big fish. One more. Favorite part of the fish, the top part. All right. Big one. All right, we're getting him back in the water. Want to keep him out no longer. And of course, I'm gonna show you guys the release as I always do. That's one of the most important parts of the video. Showing the fight in the pole, catching it, and showing the release. Look at that. Look at that hog. Look at my foot. Look at, that's a big fat fish. Love these flatheads. Let's get him back in the water. All right. I don't have to go far because this water's high. So let me see. Step over here. All right. Make sure I don't slip in with it. Set these fish free. Look at him. He fought too. If y'all could only seen that. He fought. He's going down. He's gone. I appreciate you, buddy. That's a video. There's nothing else. But we're gonna sit out here, y'all, because I got more bait. And that's pretty much, you know, that'll let you guys know, man. I mean, the last time I was down here, nothing. I got a few nips. It could have been anything, though. So, but nothing. But you know what? I ain't get discouraged. I'm back. And that's what it's all about. Keep coming back. If you put in the time, and you eventually get on those fish. You don't get discouraged. You put the time in. You know, sometimes they feeding, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. You know, it depends on conditions and a number of other things. But y'all don't give up on those fish. Get the bait, get your time, get out there on those fish. So, I guess I'm going with the headpiece this time. Last time I put a chunk on there, we're going with the headpiece. We out here, y'all. We fishing. Let's get to it. Let's get to the money. These big fish. I love it. I can literally do this every single day. Never gets old. Right? Y'all see it? Got a headpiece on. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this headpiece out there. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put another chunk on. But yeah, man. That's what we're doing tonight. This time I'm gonna just keep getting baits in the water. Last time I stopped, talked for a minute, and well, maybe it was a good thing because y'all got to see the takedown. So, but we're gonna, you know, I really want to get all my baits in the water. I want to cover all this water. See how much action we got going on tonight. You know, sometimes you may catch 1, 2, sometimes you may catch 5 or 6. You know, this spot can give it all to you. You come down here like I did the last time, and you just sit and enjoy the view, and you may not catch nothing. But it's fun either way for me. I love making these videos and sharing them with you guys so y'all can see it. For those who haven't experienced catching these big fish, you get to see how it's done and maybe take some tips to the area where you from and try it where you from. We're on a chunk now. I'm gonna hook it at an angle. That way this bait don't flip back into itself and the hook don't, you know, because if I go straight sideways with it, the meat can turn around into it and the hook point won't catch the fish. It'll go right back into the meat. So you always want to do it diagonal at an angle so it can't turn back into itself, and make sure that the point of that hook is clear of any scales, because that'll also cause you to lose a fish. Let me go ahead and get this in the water before I start to see another tug. All right. Two down. What I plan on doing, brought 1 pack of skipjack, 1 nice size one. Gonna cut them up in 4 nice chunks, throw it out there and let it sit. So now I'm down to 3 chunks left. So I won't get to use all 4 poles. So I'll just throw this one. We're gonna sit. We're gonna see what else they got out here in this water tonight. All right, another one down. And got it all in the water. We're gonna see what else we can get out the Cumberland River tonight. Y'all bear with me. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. Last time I let the camera roll, my battery on this camera does not last long at all. It went dead fast. I think an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So I plan on putting that amount of time in down here. But I'm gonna cut this camera off and I'm gonna cut it back on as soon as I get some action. All right. Well, I'm back. I finally got some action. I can tell you right now, this is not a big one. You can't even bend that pole too much. But what I did was I've been sitting here for maybe close to an hour, cast it out to the right. I brought in one and cast it a little bit more to the left, and I got this bite. He's not much at all though, so let me brighten up one of these lights since I'm not at any risk of losing this fish. Sure would like another big takedown, but you know, I'd rather catch a fish than not, so any kind of takedown is better than nothing. I even take a look, guys. And he is just that, man. He is tiny. He's beyond little. He is tiny. Only reason I'm using my net is because it's a few feet down to the water where I can't reach down there and grab it. The last big one, I had to grab him with my hand because I had to walk all the way down there to get him unharmed. But man, and this thing ate a big bait. I try to use big bait, try to stay away from these little small ones, but he ate a big bait. He's just a baby. Look at this little thing right here. I don't know if I ever seen one this little. He's just a little bitty thing. We're gonna get him back in the water. What'd you say, about 3 pounds? 5? This is rare. I don't think I ever caught one this small down here. But get him back in the water. He ready to go too, he just bit me. Going back down to the bottom. That's 2 baits down. I got 2 more right here. I may reposition these and see what else I can get going, but I'd rather not catch any more of those. If I can't catch no big ones, it's time to go. But all right, I may go ahead and reposition my baits. That's 2 down. I'm gonna reposition like I just did with that one and see if I can get some activity a little bit closer in. I sit for a little while, and if not, then I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up and leave. But let's see what we got when I reposition. All right, hooked up again. Like I said, I repositioned and tossed it back out there. Here we go. He's He's not huge, but he's bigger than the last one because he's been pulling drag, as you can see. He's been pulling drag, so he's bigger than the last one. Maybe not big as the first one, but he's big enough. He's pulling drag. He's fighting. He ain't came off his bottom yet. I think this one is on the head piece. I had a head piece on the chunk, body chunk. This one is on the head piece. So that's pretty much 3 parts of one skipjack I brought down here. I caught one on every piece of the body. I got 1 chunk left. Yeah, where I had them at, I wouldn't get no hits, but like I said, man, when it's, I know, I done been down here enough to know when it's more fish in here than it appears to be. You just gotta reposition. And put that time down. I'm looking at this other rod. Until you get to the top, you want to fight some more. Look, I'm getting another one, y'all. I'm getting another one. I'm gonna have a double. Get another. I need to hurry up and get him in. I'm getting a double. Hurry up and get him in. I tell you what, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I hope this ain't the same fish I just released, because it looks exactly the same as the one that I just recently released. I hope not. I'm gonna look at the corner of his mouth and see. This thing got 2 hooks in it. This fish has been broken off. Oh, this is a fish that this is the fish I lost last weekend, because this is my hook and string. This is the fish, I lost a fish that got hung up and I was videoing it. This is it. I have the same hook in the side mouth, in the same string. This is the same fish that I lost last weekend that got hooked around a tree. Man, that is a trip. I'm gonna show y'all this fish. It was meant for me to catch this fish. If I didn't catch him, I wouldn't have been able to set him free again. So this is not the fish that I just caught, but yet a fish that I caught last weekend. This fish has the hook that I have in it right here. Yep, that's still on my pole. And one I had to break off from last week. Exact same hook, exact same string, exact same setup. This is mine. This is my leader. I will take this off and show y'all. This is a trip. Thank goodness he stayed around. Look at this. That's my hook. That is my hook. I'm gonna put him back down. pull. All right, now look at these two hooks. That is my hook, y'all. My hook, my line, my leader. I literally caught my fish that got off last week, and I was down here with a friend, and I was trying to set up my camera and everything. He got hung up. I went down there and tried to get him hung and couldn't. That's that fish. That is a trip. My lights is going dead, so I think I'm gonna call it after this one. But I'm finna hurry up and get a picture with him so I can release him. That is an absolute trip. I'm gonna weigh him up too right quick to see what this fish weighed, how close he was to the last one. This one is 21. 21 pounds. The other one was 27. No, 26. 26. And then we had the baby. That is a trip. Yeah. Hurry up, get this picture and get him in the water. Yes, sir. All right. Get wiped down. Get him released. All right. I think I'm gonna let this one go from up here. See him swim off? He gone. We can get them hooks out. I can get my hook back. That is an absolute trip. How that worked out. Well, I got my hook back. Where did that go? Oh, here you go. My old hook. Everything's still in good condition. I'm finna put that back in the pack to be put back on a line and catch me another fish. But that was still broke off. It caught him at the roof of the mouth and not in the corner. So it wasn't affecting him eating. And I caught him again. And I think that's gonna make for a video. My lights is going out, as you can see. You can barely see me, everything is dark, so that's gonna make for another video. Show you guys that skipjack I preserve, it works perfectly. And that's what I use. I don't go get fish that I caught that day, because the fish that I caught and preserved, it works just fine. Bleeds real good and it catches fish. So all right, we're gonna call it a night on only big cats, aka big river cats. And till next time, we're gonna get back at it. I appreciate all the subscribers and all the supporters. And if you have not subscribed yet and you are looking at this video, if you could go ahead and please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press that notification bell. I am doing a giveaway, but I'm doing the giveaway once I hit 1,000 subs, and then I'm gonna pick a random subscriber, and we're gonna get those reels to you, you know, and I'll announce that I go live, and make sure you guys press that notification bell so you know when I go live, and I pick one of your names, and we're gonna get those reels to you, and we're gonna keep it going. Once I hit those 1,000, we're gonna keep those giveaways going. I'm gonna hit another 1,000. I'm gonna do another giveaway, probably give away some more reels, and you guys stay tuned. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next one. All right.